why'd you gotta do this to me? Why do you gotta fucking do this to me? Why the fuck you gotta do this to me? Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, you fucking asshole. Why have you forsaken me, Sonic the Hedgehog? Seriously, 4 months. I got 4 fucking months of sweet, beautiful Sonic mania. Just Sonic being fucking great and everyone acknowledging that Sonic was fucking on top of his game. And then Sega, of course, has to ruin it with Sonic Forces. You know what they forced? Shitty OCs that look god-awful and don't fit the terrible aesthetic of the fucking game. Classic Sonic in a 3D Sonic game, and it's only 3D because about 15 to 20 minutes of the actual 3-hour game is only 3D, the rest is fucking 2D garbage. Oh, and then, don't forget the 3D sections, that 15 to 20 minutes, it's just a glorified straight fucking line. It's a glorified running track. I'm just so sick of this shit. Like, the Boost games are fantastic. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, even a bit Sonic Colors when it was on point. Those games are really great and they just ruin it with Sonic Forces. They don't know how to design 3D games. I just need a fucking reprieve from fucking modern Sonic right now. I just can't handle it anymore. And like, I could always go back and just play Mania again for like the 20th fucking time, but like, I think I need to just go back and relive the glory days on Genesis with just the original Sonic the Hedgehog from 1991, baby. Get out your Terminator 2 DVD box set and never mind, because we're going back in time to 1991. Now, I take it that the Blue Blur needs no introduction to any of you. I mean, how can he? Sonic is one of gaming's most famous and infamous icons. Personally, I kind of think Sonic gets too bad of a rap at the end of the day, even though about half his mainline games are fucking trash. I think this is because Sonic is really an acquired taste. As a comparison, Mario has a universal appeal because great platforming trumps all other aspects of his games. Whereas, you know, with Sonic, the series mostly focuses on spectacle, making you feel the thrill of running really fast and giving you that great sense of momentum. However, because of this, not everyone is going to like Sonic. The spectacle of Sonic games just doesn't have universal appeal in the same way that jumping in Super Mario Bros. Does. And hey, that's completely fine. I'd rather have games that are amazing to some people than games that are okay for everyone. And it's Sonic's 90s aesthetic and focus on spectacle that really gives him a unique identity from other gaming mascots, both back then and even today. And this is what I think makes Sonic 1 so interesting to go back and revisit. For you see, Sonic didn't actually gain his identity as a series until the sequel, Sonic 2. While that game is all about spectacle, Sonic 1 is actually designed a lot more like a tried and true platforming game. And it's that design decision that gives the whole playthrough such a bad case of gaming whiplash. You see, Green Hill Zone, best fucking design stage in the whole game. It's wide, it's built with loops and rolling hills to help get you to top speed. It's got great verticality, which allows you to play through the stage in multiple different ways. And the enemies and hazards are placed in a way that actually gives the level some fucking challenge without it being total bullshit. Then you have fucking Marble Zone, which is designed like a Mario level. You jump over multiple pits of lava, you ride on blocks, you wait for slowly moving crushers to get out of your fucking way. The speed from the first zone just gets grinded to a screeching halt. And Sonic's platforming ability, while, you know, it's fun and bouncy and works, it's just not his strong suit. And having this zone be nothing but slow platforming just makes the stage really frustrating and fucking boring. And what sucks is the whole game does this. It zigzags back and forth between speed and platforming. Springyard Zone brings back levels designed to give you that crazy speed. Then you have Labyrinth Zone, which is slower than fucking Marble Zone. Starlight Zone kind of brings in a good mix, but it doesn't go too far in one direction. And Scrap Rain could have been a good mix, but it just has so much stop and go because there are 7 gazillion fucking hazards everywhere. It's these two elements, the speed and the platforming, that are constantly at odds with each other, and it just makes the whole experience feel really disjointed, and that fucking sucks. Now, one thing I think still holds up really well is the presentation. No games on the Genesis look or sound as good as the Sonic series. Green Hill Zone especially is on fucking point. The greens, tans, and browns make Sonic and the enemies really pop, and the other zones do a really great job also of separating themselves from one another, except for fucking Labyrinth Zone. That shit looks really boring with its straight light brown color. It also has the worst music in the game too. You see, Genesis games had like this twang to them, you know, they all kind of sounded like but the Sonic games really avoided that in their sound, except for Labyrinth Zone, which sounds like fucking this. And then you have the special stages. You get 50 rings at the end of a stage and jump into the giant ring, and Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? There's fish, there's birds, I keep bouncing everywhere. Stop, 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 fuck, fuck. Beating one of these stages nets you a Chaos Emerald, with there being 6 in total. It's actually really hard to get all these fucking emeralds. While there are a total of 18 levels, not including the final zone, giant rings only appear at the end of 10 of the fucking stages, meaning at most you have 10 chances to get 6 emeralds. Shockingly, I actually managed to get all the emeralds this playthrough, although I almost didn't. Sadly, you get jack shit, just some shitty looking flowers at the end of the fucking game. Seriously, what the fuck are those supposed to be? Overall, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is fine. What, were you expecting some big prolific statement about the nature of video games as an art form, or a revelation about Sonic the Hedgehog as an icon, as a character, as an IP in the video game space? Well, I'm sorry to say you're not going to get it. Not everything you consume on YouTube or in life is going to be fucking important. I like Sonic 1, I just wanted to fucking talk about it. And also get the taste of forces out of my cum-stained mouth.